Hi, boys and girls. This is Mrs. Hernandez, and I am going to read a book called The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. This is our interactive read aloud, and I hope you're enjoying your time home. I thought I would do something different this time around and actually record something that we can do together. So, before I begin reading the book, I want to go over the words that you're going to see in the book. The first word right here says nibbled. And if you look at the picture of the squirrel, what do you think nibbled means? Turn to your mom, your dad, brother, or sister, and tell them what you think nibbled means by looking at the picture. Well, if you said taking small bites of something, you are correct. If I were to put nibbled in a sentence, it would say, the squirrel nibbled on the stem. Nibbled. Now, the next word you see here says egg. And egg in this picture means the first stage of the butterfly cycle. We know that the mommy lays eggs, and that's what the egg looks like, which is how life starts for a butterfly. If I were to put egg in a sentence, it would say, I see the egg on the leaf. Now let's look at the last word. The last word says cocoon. Look at the picture. And this also looks like something else we've talked about in class. Do you know what's another word for cocoon? Well, if you said chrysalis, you are correct. Cocoon is another word for chrysalis, which is one of the stages in the butterfly cycle. We know that the caterpillar goes inside and makes a cocoon or a chrysalis, and metamorphosis happens. And then when the butterfly is all ready to come out, he emerges from the cocoon. So that is our last word in our book. And if I were to put cocoon in a sentence, I would say the butterfly is ready to come out of the cocoon. All right, awesome, boys and girls. Before I read the story, The Very Hungry Caterpillar, I want you to think about our focus today. We're going to think about what the problem in the story is. Do you see this question down here, like how I have on the board in class? It says, what was the caterpillar's problem in the story? Do you guys remember what the problem of the story means? Turn to an adult and tell them what you think the problem of the story means. Well, if you said the problem of the story is something that goes wrong or something that happens in the story, you are right. That is the problem. So while Mrs. Hernandez is reading the book, I want you to think about what the caterpillar's problem is, because then we're going to share that out afterwards. Are you guys ready to listen to The Very Hungry Caterpillar? Awesome. All right, here we go. The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. In the light of the moon, a little egg lay on a leaf. One Sunday morning, the warm sun came up and pop! Out of the egg came a tiny and very hungry caterpillar. He started to look for some food. On Monday, he ate through one apple, but he was still hungry. On Tuesday, he ate through 2 pears, but he was still hungry. On Wednesday, he ate through 3 plums, but he was still hungry. On Thursday, he ate through 4 strawberries, but he was still hungry. Poor caterpillar. On Friday, He ate through 5 oranges, but he was still hungry. On Saturday, he ate through one piece of chocolate cake, one ice cream cone, one pickle, one slice of Swiss cheese, one slice of salami, one lollipop, one piece of cherry pie, one sausage, one cupcake, and one slice of watermelon. That night, he had a stomach ache. Oh boy. The next day was Sunday again. The caterpillar ate through one nice green leaf, and after that, he felt so much better. Now he wasn't hungry anymore, and he wasn't a little caterpillar anymore. He was a big, fat caterpillar. He built a small house called a cocoon around himself. He stayed inside for more than 2 weeks. Then he nibbled a hole in the cocoon, pushed his way out, and he was a beautiful butterfly. The end. All right, boys and girls, let's go back now to our question. What was the caterpillar's problem in the story? What happened in the story? What was his problem? I want you to turn to an adult and say, the caterpillar's problem was, and you can look at one of these words here to help you. Remember our word nibbled, egg, cocoon. The caterpillar's problem was, well, if you said the caterpillar's problem was he nibbled on too much junk food, then you are correct. That was the problem of the story. All right, boys and girls, great job today. I hope you are keeping up with all your work and you are being good to mom and dad at home. And I can't wait to see you back at school. Bye.